Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR. Here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Friday, the 26th day of March. Here we go. Today, a halacha that regards the first day of Pesach. On the first day of Pesach, we will switch over, and we will no longer say Mashiv Haruach Umorid Hagashem, and we will start that at Musaf on this first day of Pesach. Now, that's because the rainy season is now officially ending. Especially this refers to Israel, but so across the whole Jewish world, we stop saying Mashiv Haruach Umorid Hagashem near the beginning of our Shemona Esrei, which describes the great power of Hashem who brings the wind and the rain. Now it begins at Musaf. It actually officially begins when the Chazan begins the repetition of the Musaf, when he says the whole special tefillah for Tal. The question that we're going to deal with right now very quickly is, what do you do in the quiet Musaf Shemona Esrei, which precedes when the Chazan begins that big tefillah? Let me explain this really quickly. At Sukkot's time, it's very easy. The Gabbai or the Rabbi or somebody just makes a big announcement and says, Mashiv Haruach. That's the reminder to everybody that starting Musaf right now, everybody begins saying Mashiv Haruach. And then we switch right there at, when the Rabbi tells us to do it, and that's actually on the 7th day of, or 8th day of Sukkot. We won't go into that now. But on Pesach, it's a little more complicated, because if you're in an Ashkenaz shul, there's nothing much for the Gabbai or the Rabbi to decide. Because what we do is, at that Musaf, we stop saying Mashiv Haruach and we say nothing if we're in an Ashkenaz shul. So it's a little weird for the Rabbi to make a little bang or an announcement and say nothing. Or don't praise God by saying Mashiv Haruach. That also sounds weird. So there's actually almost no technical way of announcing it. What you should really do is find out what the custom of the shul is. All of the shul should be doing the same thing. If they make an announcement and explain, like I'm explaining now, we're all going to stop saying Mashiv Haruach right now. We're all going to just go into, nothing instead of Mashiv Haruach because the rainy season is gone. Then that's what the shul will do. So try to find out, if you're not sure what they're going to do. Ask the Rabbi or the Gabbai and say, are we all saying Mashiv Haruach in the quiet Shemona Esrei? Most shuls probably will not say Mashiv Haruach anymore in that Musaf Shemona Esrei. If you're in a Sfard shul, it's kind of simpler because they can make an announcement, because Sfard people switch over at that point from saying Mashiv Haruach over into saying Morid Hatal, praising God for the power of bringing dew each morning. So, if you're not familiar with this probably all sounds like gibberish to you, but at least I've alerted you to this fact, and now you can ask a rabbi to explain it to you more in detail. If you're a wise person, then you probably know technicalities beyond me on this, but just everybody note that we switch over and we no longer say Mashiv Haruach starting at Musaf on the first day of Pesach. If you forget to make the switch, you would have to repeat the Shemona Esrei. We'll deal with those laws more in a couple of days. Meanwhile, have a great Shabbos, and I think we'll have 2 more days of laws to tell you right before Pesach starts on Sunday and on Monday. Have a great Shabbos. Bye-bye.